There is this story of an ancient monk who hears knocking on the door and opens the door and sees these demons outside waiting to come in. And I love the way the monk responds. The monk invites the demons inside for a cup of tea. Now, I tend to think of demons as those parts of life that I wish did not exist, or those things that prevent this world from becoming the kind of world that God surely made it to be. And so to imagine inviting those things into my home for a cup of tea is a bit of a stretch. It's a stretch, but I think that's probably the point. I wrote the novel Cat's Dreams because I wanted to tell the story of a woman who is trying to put some of her own demons behind her. And she's having some trouble doing that. She's recovering from an experience that all too many of us can sympathize with. She was broadsided by a Me Too experience. And she doesn't know what to do with it, but she's learning that she can't just push it aside and ignore it. I think that's one of the interesting parts of the story. I set this story during the season of Lent because Lent is another way that Christian tradition has imagined people spending time with difficult things in light of redemption. Kat is letting her friends and even a potential love interest help her spend time with memories that still have something to say to her. And she's letting God connect her with the people and the support and the love that she needs in order to listen. Maybe that's something that a lot of us would like to let God do in our lives. For me, Kat's story is one of those stories that helps me picture what hope can look like. Stories like that can let us look at our lives with a little more imagination about what God might actually be redeeming even now. So that's why I sometimes ask myself, what is that demon? What is that thing that I might need to invite inside for a cup of tea and spend some time with these days? What about you? What could you imagine inviting inside for a cup of tea?